I can tell a lot of chat members are tired of the PS1 aesthetic, but I don't know. I'm not. I haven't played that many games that do it because most of the ones that are obviously bad are obviously bad, so I just stay away from them. Okay, what is it? 11:40. I don't know. I'm getting kind of tired. I'm gonna be honest. I'm sure we'll finish San Andreas sometime. This is my shortest stream in a while, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna read the super chats and end it. I don't feel like watching videos or anything either. The devs owe me money for making me watch that slop demo. Wait, what do you mean? You could just leave the stream. Nobody made you watch this. What are you talking about? Graphics wasn't the issue. The gameplay was just boring. Yeah, I already said that. Atmosphere wasn't good enough to justify that sort of slow gameplay. It was Doom, but tried to play like Silent Hill. Yeah, I don't think classic survival horror style gameplay works as an FPS. Like it's not tense to just stand still and shoot a guy till they die, right? That can work with, the classic like Resident Evils and Silent Hill, because there's a lot of work that goes into making that work. Like the camera angles make it so you can't see an enemy until they're like 5 feet from you. And I don't know, the enemies, like your movement is so restrictive that you can't just juke them. Like what I did there, I probably could have ran past every single enemy with no struggle, which is a serious problem. Absolutely serious. I could just stock up ammo for like the inevitable boss fight and then just shoot that thing and then never shoot anything else in the game. Which you could argue you can actually do that in the classic Resident Evils when you get good enough, but that's really bad for a shooter, like an actual FPS. You have to feel vulnerable for survival horror to be effective. Yeah, exactly. As soon as I realized that the enemies were no threat, that the game was done at that point. The enemies are super jumpy in the first-person RE games, like the wolves in RE8. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, what they did in 7 was have super tight corridors and small spaces. And then in 8, yeah, they had the enemies jump around pretty fast. They were much faster than you. In this, you're not forced to engage with the combat, really. Kevin, thanks to the $2. Would you celebrity boxing match Critical if there's enough money in it, I guess? Rad Badger, thanks to $5. Hey, Synthetic Man, got some 3D platformer games to check out for his stream if you're interested, like Voodoo Vince or Metal Arms. Yeah, a bunch of people suggested both of those. I meant to get around to Metal Arms. I think I even downloaded it. I just forgot about it. Kevin, thanks for another $2. Which ethnicity makes the best friends? Me. Mine. The Kobe ethnicity. I don't know. That I don't know. That's a funny question, I guess. Whatever. The same one as you, probably. Whichever ethnicity is yours. Except that, white people have an outgroup bias, but for every other ethnicity, I'd say the same one that you are. Nolistics, thanks to the membership. Sono Cocaliche, thanks to the 20 pesos. Would you say you're a goofy goober? Yes, I'm the. I go to Super Weenie Hut Juniors. That's where I get my desserts from. XX No One XX, thanks to the 20 months of membership in the Poir. Okay, yeah, I know this was a short stream, but something about playing indie demos kind of just takes it out of me. It's kind of like what that super chat was saying earlier, where you're not sure if you don't like video games anymore, you just don't like modern games. I think it literally is just I have really high standards. You know, I like to think that I don't, but the reality is I do. I have very high standards. And so, which is ironic because I've been playing RuneScape for the last like 6 weeks, which RuneScape you would think would not meet my standards, but it is the perfect like second screen game. Like you can just click and then do whatever the hell else you want to do. And it's a perfect dopamine trickle, right? If a game requires all my focus, it needs to be good. Right? It has to be good. And there's way too many just okay games. I'm tired of okay. I need something good. So that's really where my dilemma is. So I'll double check, obviously, but everyone is saying tomorrow at midnight is when Resident Evil 9 drops. So I will do a midnight stream. Don't you worry. But yeah, if that's true, that's when I'll stream. I didn't even stream until midnight tonight, which is kind of crazy. I can't remember the last time I've ended to stream this early. Probably sometime I had nausea. I do remember having, like, I did throw up. Was that when I had the milkshake with the alcohol? Was that when I ended it? I think so. It was around midnight then for the Mafia stream. I think that was the last time I ended before midnight. Yeah, I know. Well, I wasn't listening to anyone because I was drunk as fuck. It wasn't that I didn't trust chat. It was just I was really drunk and belligerent. You know what I mean? Like, that was not one of the moments where I'm like, chat's dumb and wrong. It was more like, I don't care. That's what that was. Ever picked up a physical game at midnight? Nope. By the time I had any of my own spending money, I didn't care enough about games. I was a patient gamer, r/patient gamer over here when I had my own money. I would just wait for all the reviews, maybe, watch someone let's play a little bit of it. And then most of the time, I would literally wait until it was $30 or less to buy it. The only reason I buy full price games now, well, obviously piracy is an option, but removing that option is just because of YouTube. If it wasn't for YouTube, I would not have played 90% of the games I played in the past 6 years. 90% of them I would not have even touched if it wasn't for YouTube. So I feel like I have to say that a lot because trust me, I know most of these are going to be mediocre at best. Going in, it's content, man. It's content. I don't know why. Again, I think it's people trolling. But all the time you see people like, why are you playing this? And then you look and there's like 1,800 people watching the stream. Why do you think I'm playing this? I don't know. Take a fucking guess. Take a guess. Storm Chud, thanks to the 20 months of membership. Can't believe that a cartel leader had to connect. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, I did see that. That's kind of funny. Slave to content, the sad fate of all e-clowns. Well, if you consider everyone who does YouTube an e-clown, then sure. And I'm not even saying I'm not an e-clown. I'm just saying, like, don't you want to see this? Assuming you're not a tourist and you're an actual fan. Are you telling me you don't want to see me play the modern slop games? I thought that was the entire appeal of the channel. Other than me saying edgy stuff. That's the other one. It's me saying edgy stuff and me playing the Goy Slop, I thought that was it. Leon cosplay. I've said in my head like 3 or 4 years in a row that I wanted to buy some game cosplay, and I just never do it before. Usually in my head, I say for the Halloween streams. Like I do the half-ass ones. Like I got fucked. I almost had a real Aiden Pierce cosplay, but I got fucked. That was the only time. Maybe that's why I don't do it. Because, like, I remember getting scammed, and then I'm like, fuck these people, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, I don't count the CJ cosplay. I don't count, like, the Punisher one or the Postal Dude one or things like that. Like, fully go all in. Like, actually go all in. Like, yes, I could just buy the RE4 jacket and call it a day. But, I mean, like, go in. Just go all in. No better time. Well, there is no time because it comes out tomorrow. I didn't want to do the Spyro costume. Yeah, I was never going to do that. Listen, when I say I have no shame, it's a lie. There's still things that are too far. That's one of those things that is too fucking far. I will not wear a Spyro costume for the whole internet to see. I just can't do it. That's too far, man. Coward. Yes, I am. I will chicken out of this one. I'll chicken out of this one. Bud Sunny, thanks to the $2. Come to Southeast Game Exchange in South Carolina. Why? So I can meet you? Is that why would I go there? What do you mean? Sono Cocaliche, thanks to the 20 pesos. Have you seen Nega? It was close to another word. Bungie's video on It the Clown. Yes. Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, it was a good vid. I liked it. I'm trying to remember like specific bits because I watched it a few weeks ago, and I watch a lot of YouTube. So I mean, shit, it could have been 1 week ago, and I'd forget all of it. Um, it was funny. I mean, his vids are funny. So Reigning Terror, thanks to the $2. So you're wearing a Poir onesie? Nope, never gonna happen. Okay. I'll see you guys midnight tomorrow. We're all excited. I have it preloaded. Thankfully, I have it preloaded, so I don't think I might boot it up 1 second before the stream, but you guys know how it is. I usually just like see if it works on stream, and if it doesn't work, it's not my fault. There you go. I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct. All right. See ya.